extra with a splash, extra.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This one taken just inside the 10. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Fields now to throw.
And that is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A great return there of 22 yards.
And they will take over first and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this one is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, it's Fields.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the
early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Throwing on first down.
Stockton. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stockton trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of McLaurin.
Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, 57 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Stockton. This will be caught by Brown.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for him, too.
Now this throw caught left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Keys. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Fields checks that one down, complete to Moss.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Personal foul. Basement. Defense.
So that a potential lifeline offensively. It gets them out of harm's way deep in their own end.
You nailed that one perfectly because those are the kind of mistakes that give defense coordinators fits. They make a good play, and they let them off the hook.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
He'll get this one complete to Winslow. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Moss.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down out near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. He's got a man on the comeback route. That's McLaurin.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
Complete. It's Johnson.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Fields on 1st down.
And he will find Winslow. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Here's Fields.
Now and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll run on 1st down. Keys. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Stockton. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot of...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Fields. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now Fields.
This will be caught at about the 6. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
The extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Stockton. And now here's another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Holding offense.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, on 1st and 10, here's Fields. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
On 1st down, Fields.
This one caught by Winslow.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Fields.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put something away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Stockton. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On 1st down, Stockton. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. On 1st down, Keys. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Barons are able to cut into that deficit. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be...
After review of the play,
take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Barons get a bit closer.
Elliott good with a PAT. And leads down to 24. So that drive in total 8 plays.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Takes it at the 7.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
To throw is Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Fields now to throw.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Yellow, check white. Yellow, 1, blue, check. Opposite, green.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Stockton. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Running the sweep with McLaurin, and they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Second and 5 now. Fields. They will find Winslow on the left side, complete. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Ravens add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away at incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Ravens are going to